Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of Bona Reform.
So, we're here to talk about some big news that we just got from the administration yesterday. Yesterday, St. Bonaventure administration gave students their first glimpse of hope in terms of loosening COVID restrictions. So, what the new rule is you are allowed to visit people that live on the same floor or same townhouse or garden as you do. What this means is if you're living in a dorm room, you can have 2 guests. If you have 2 roommates, if you're living in a townhouse, you can have 4 guests. And if you're living in a garden with 6 people, unfortunately, New York State caps that capacity at 10. So you are still only allowed to have 4 guests in your townhouse. But this is very good news.
Oh yeah, this is huge.
Absolutely.
I mean, they talked about this last semester, so we've been waiting like 6 months. I mean, it's awesome to see this step in the right direction towards reopening campus.
And right now we're at 91% compliance with the pool testing. So all of our COVID data is looking very friendly. If you guys want to track that COVID data for yourself, you can go on to the sbu.edu page under the COVID tab and click the link where it says click here. We'll provide that for you in the bio. Another thing that you guys can do, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about this new rule, about anything in general, feel free to reach out to us. We can talk about it. You can also direct your questions to the COVID-19 task force that's led by 3 administrators by the names of Katie O'Brien, Ann Lehman, and Tom Missel. We'll drop their emails for you guys to get in touch with them as well. And another thing is that SGA meetings are public for the students to go in. So on the notice board, they often provide the SGA Zoom link. So you guys can join that, express your concerns to SGA. They are our student government. They represent us. So voice your concerns to them.
Yeah, for sure, and go to those meetings. I mean, 11:30 Thursdays. I know that people might have classes and stuff, but if you can go, it's a good idea to go and question these people. They're representing us. We watched the meeting from yesterday, and it was all right. I would say we broke it down for how much time was spent. About 55% of the meeting was spent on a presentation about renaming the Sarah House. And this is something they've been talking about since freshman year, and they've been working on it since August this year. Me personally, I didn't know what the Sarah House was.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, but it's the West Side building of Francis, and Sarah is a saint who was coronized in 2015, who did some questionable things, who was prejudiced towards Native Americans on his missions in California. So there's been talks about renaming that building. About 17% of the meeting was spent on the idea of pushing these mental health days that we have scattered across this semester into future semesters. But because academic calendars are scheduled about 3 years in advance, that looked like it probably wasn't going to happen. About 5% of the meeting was spent on the Food Commission, who talked about adding a fountain in Francis for swipes to work besides just smoothies. About 5% was just opening and commentary, and about 10% was like questions asked between all those topics. So it was about a 40-minute meeting. Everyone, again, it's open to everybody to go to, but something we want to just talk about is we've been hearing a lot of voices, especially from SGA, feeling like we're attacking them, feeling like we're coming at them, and that the point of Bona Reform is to attack SGA, and that's just simply not true at all. The point of Bona Reform is to unite the student body. There's been an unbelievable amount of miscommunication, poor communication, and that leads to mistrust and division. So we're here to unite the student body and give the student body a more powerful voice when it comes to Bonaventure administering new policies. We're the clients, we're the customers. Our interests should be coming first. When Bonaventure goes out asking people what they think about their policies, the people they should be asking the most are us, and same goes for SGA. So we're not attacking SGA. SGA represents us, so we're criticizing you because you're supposed to represent us. You're the representative body of the student body to Bonaventure's administration. When they question policies and you endorse policies, you should be endorsing them only if the student body wants to endorse them. So we're not attacking you, we're criticizing you. Why would we attack an organization we're currently campaigning to be a part of? You know, we're criticizing, and criticism is good. Growth, efficiency, these things stem from competition and criticism. You know, we want you to work better, and that's why we're asking you to, you know, question things for us. It's not a matter of attacking, you know. It's solely to give the student body a louder voice and criticize bad policies, because our interests should be coming first. They really should. So please, guys, reach out. Please keep filling out the surveys on our website. If anybody wants to sit down and talk to us, do a video with us, do a podcast with us, you know, please reach out. We'd love to. And
we're also going to be we're going to be doing a podcast pretty soon covering some of the responses that we've gotten from the Google form on our website. There's a lot of great stuff in there, so we're very excited to talk about that with you guys.
And we're also going to have a podcast coming up next week about Bonagini Inc., the nonprofit in Allegheny. So a lot of new stuff to come, and, you know, please keep reaching out to us, guys. Please, we really appreciate. We want to hear every opinion, every voice of the student body.
Absolutely. You guys, we're the clients, we are the voices, we have the power at this school.
All right, thanks, guys.
Absolutely. Have a great weekend, and as always, go Bonnies.
Go Bonnies.